Plumbers in our area are trying to educate the public right now about what they believe are potential big dangers headed our way. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Daryl Franklin.
And I'm Melanie Townsend. During last year's legislative session, lawmakers decided to eliminate the state plumbing code and the Texas State Board of Plumbing examiners, which has caused outrage from licensed plumbers.
Before this evening's meeting that just began, Jeremy Garza spoke with local plumbers about what they believe are big dangers if just anyone can do plumbing work professionally.
The Texas State Board of Plumbing examiners keeps a watch over the health and safety of Texans through licensing and regulations. And even though Governor Greg Abbott issued an executive order to extend the activity of the board for 2 years, local plumbers are trying to get the public's attention now.
Plumbers from all over Texas believe those in their profession need to be regulated and licensed to protect those in their community.
Then it's going to be possibly a mess. You know, who can plumb, who cannot plumb, who's going to regulate the license, who's going to train the apprentices, who's going to test the apprentices when it comes time to be licensed. So right now it's up in the air. So what we're trying to do as the plumbing community is step up.
Master plumber Billy Link says one of the main concerns is anyone would be able to walk into homes without proper training and do plumbing work, causing potential danger.
Anyone could plumb possibly and do harm, you know, to the community, to people's property, you know. And so without trained people going out and doing the job that have been trained for years and years and licensed to do what we do to protect our water systems, our sewer systems, you know, everything to do with plumbing in general.
That's why local plumbers are reaching out to the public, spreading what they say is important information about why there are rules and regulations to do this job.
Best thing that can happen is the state steps in, our governors, our representatives, and they realize what they're trying to get rid of and abolish is going to be a serious mistake, in my opinion. And it could cost people's lives before they realize, oops, maybe we need to rethink this.
The meeting started at 6 and is at 900 Scott if you'd like to head that way. On the agenda, concerns for the community, what plumbers can do to get the word out, and how to get community members to write their congressmen to keep the State Board of Plumbing examiners in place.
Okay, Jeremy, thank you very much for that report.